What's up, hoes? I'm sorry, I just called you guys hoes. I'm sorry. It's been a while since I played Gingiva. I've been playing a whole bunch of other games. I know I felt like my life was just consumed by this fucking game. And I had to take a break for it, so I just started playing a whole bunch of other shit. That doesn't mean it's not good, you know. For me, there's not really a game that I can play constantly all over again. We're going here. I don't know where the fuck I'm at. We have apparently a sea cucumber, and the flea just keeps dying. And who the fuck are you? Hello. I used to be a valiant type. I've converted. Not me, nigga. Oh yeah. Talk shit, and hit him with the gunfire. No. Stop. Oh. Well, alright then. I don't remember the good moves. Holy shit. When the fuck did I get that? Damn, I got really good at this game. Was I just not paying attention to how great I was at this game? Okay, we'll try that. Oh my fucking god. And only the 144? I don't believe you. Oh shit! Cause we beat it. Hi, Blue Jellyfish Man. Oh, from every morsel of matter, a song is sung. You receive some puppy dog tails. I guess that's cute. Why the fuck you killing dogs though? It's a fucking dog. Just give me your love. That was really fucking stupid, Himmler. Then again, that's my fault. It's my fault. I just realized she has a move called Chatty Cathy. Those old were creepy as fuck. What is happening? Level up. That's what's fucking happening now. Something in the river flow. It's fucking it up, and we're all dying and filled with children that are cool with sunglasses, grin, and brims that are gold. He wants to touch me. What? I forgot there's only 4 slots. What the fuck? Dun 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 dun. Leave, get out. I can't go back. Fuck. Oh shit. I ain't never seen nothing scarier than that. Oh my god. Deacon miss. He's dead. What the fuck? Can we kill this nigga? Like, come on. What? How you miss on yourself? That's the stupidest shit I've ever seen in my life. That shouldn't fucking exist. Who the fuck are you? Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Go the fuck away. I don't remember if I went to the other guy's place, did I? Fuck, I should have at least watched the videos that I did. No, it's just Siren being a dick. Siren's an asshole. Did I do it? Motherfucker. Did I fuck? Alright. Fuck you then. Fuck you and your fallopian tube ass. What do? You do nothing? You do nothing. Look at these heads. Oh my god, what's happening? What? Oh, that's so fucking stupid. That's ridiculous. I think that's so fucking dumb. How is that possible? How could you miss on yourself? That makes no sense to me. I can't wait to get rid of you. I want the fucking flea back. Why did he have to leave? So, I'm not the type of animation type gal. Meaning that, not that I don't like animation, it's just that doing it, I know. And it's because I took a class in animation and lots of sleepless nights. No, that's cool if you like doing shit like that, but I don't, so it was hell. You know, it was just an introductory course, but the professor was like, so, who's gonna go in animation too? And I didn't even want to look at his face when he said that, because I thought that was just disrespectful. And relating to this, I do have a newfound appreciation for animators and the type of work that they do. That being said, Netflix decided, hey, you like watching, I watched BoJack Horseman. I watched all of it, like every single one. I don't, like, there was really no reason why I liked it. Like, I don't have a good reason to tell you why I liked it. I just fucking watched the whole thing. I was like, oh, you like this, so you must like every type of adult animation, which is not fucking true, because a lot of the shit that they have on Netflix that's in the adult and animation category is fucking ridiculous. There was this one that I saw with stick figures, and as you know, I fucking love drawing stick figures because they're so simple, but they can say so much. And it was this movie that was on the Sundance Festival, I think, and it came out in 2011. Yeah, 2011, and I think it was premiered in the festival in 2012. But it's called It's Such a Beautiful Day, and I was like, oh, I love stick figures. This is gonna be great. I was banking on the fact, like, you know, all the stick RPGs and shit like that, where we would play in the computer games. We'd fucking clear shot. Was that what it was called? Clear shot? I don't remember the names, but like it was like sniper. Like I was a sniper, but I was a fucking stick figure. They were all fucking epic. Like the stories were epic. Everything was fucking ridiculous. I loved it. So I kind of thought it was gonna be something like that. I thought it was gonna be comedy. It's not. It was wild. It started getting really fucking wild 2 minutes in, I think. It was either 2 or 3 minutes in where it got really fucking wild, and I didn't know how to handle it. So then when it continued, at about 6 minutes in, that's when I started crying. I can't even tell you why. I just started fucking crying, and the whole concept was just upsetting. And this guy Bill with the fucking hat, and oh Jesus fucking Christ, what is this? I'm talking about something beautiful, and then you come with this hand, like, hi. Did I come here? I felt like I came here. Did I come here? I felt like I came here. Okay. 6 minutes in, was in tears. Because of this guy Bill, and the person who's narrating it. It was just like that was the trillest shit that I've ever heard. I don't know, it kind of touched me. I guess that's why I was crying, but it was just the most ridiculous experience. And I think it was 9 p.m. and I didn't know how to handle it. I started talking about Bill's backstory and a whole bunch of stuff like that, and I was like, wow, that's wild. Shit is wild. Where the fuck am I? Oh. Because I kept going back in circles. I don't know where the fuck I'm going. And there's no fucking walk. Well, I think there is a walkthrough, but I just don't want to look at it. Fuck you. Oh, it's Bootleg Sphinx. Okay. Y'all should watch it. I'm not getting paid by this guy to tell you to watch it. I'm giving you some advice of what to watch. I'm actually going to tell you about all the 3 movies that I saw last night. They were all adult animation. So after It's Such a Beautiful Day ended, there was this clay animation that they had in the suggestion box, which was called Mary and Max. And it was about this little girl named Mary. And she lived in Australia, and she obviously had the most ridiculous life, because her dad was a weirdo who but he was a weirdo who fucking just he put the strings on teas, which isn't the weird part about him. That's fine. I don't give a shit what you do to make money. You do you, boo. Make your money. But at the end of the day, when he came back from work, he would go into his shed and play with dead animals. Like, he would stuff them, and that was his shit. And I'm the type of person that's like, hey, you do you, boo boo. But that's where I had to draw the line, because he'd rather do that than spend some time with his daughter. If you did that, and oh shit, okay, okay, save. Yeah. Save? Yeah. Okay. But yeah, he decided to do that instead of spending time with his daughter, which I thought was ridiculous, because it's cool to have hobbies, but don't let your hobbies consume your life. Spend time with your daughters, children. If you have daughters, spend time with your daughters. I wanted the fucking paper and you just came at me. Just look at you. Look at you, son. She was feeling ostracized because, you know, she got teased a lot. Not many people chilled with her. Not many people fucks with her because apparently nobody liked brown moles. I have a mole and it's really fucking huge, but you can't see it. And then you have your mom who's, well, she's a bum ass bitch, okay? She's just a bum. And she kind of looked like when I saw her, I remembered who exactly it was, but I just couldn't remember the name. So I'm just gonna say for right now, Cruella de Vil, if she was on meth. That's what she looked like, Cruella de Vil, if she was on meth. And she had like strands of hair. She didn't have a full head of hair like Mary did. So she was jealous and she called her an accident, and her mom stole shit. Even though Mary at this time was about 8, so she didn't really know what stealing was. She saw it as borrowing because, you know, fucking innocence at its greatest. One day, her mama and her went to the thingy. They went to the post office and she wanted to borrow some motherfucking envelopes. And she put them under her dress, like, which reminds me of another story that I will tell you right after I tell you what happens. So many stories. So, she had what am I gonna do? Oh, she had put it under her dress, and she was getting ready to leave, and then something happened, and it flew out of her dress, and the one of the employees, I think like the manager or some shit, like he saw it fall out of her dress. And at this time, Mary was looking in the phone book because she was talking about how weird people from New York's names are. And I don't think so, but she thought so. And she was like, Finkelstein, that's a weird ass name, and Horowitz. And then that's when she stumbled upon the name M. Horowitz all the way at the bottom of the H page? I don't fucking know. But she ended up all the way at the bottom of that page. And she was like, I wonder if babies come from their beer glasses like they do here, their cola cans, and how if they do come from cola cans, how the fuck do they come out? She was like, I want to write to them. She took out, while her mom was getting chased, her mom grabbed her and she took out the name, so she decided to write to this guy. And this guy's name was Max. He was this Jewish guy. He was raised Jewish. He lived in his own apartment. He was kind of a little overweight. He wore tracksuits. He was 44, I believe, and they actually liked the same TV show called The Noblets. And well, that was good. Level up. They liked the same TV show, so Mary was just asking him questions and all this shit because she wanted to know, and he actually replied, and he enjoyed the letter because he kind of felt ostracized by the world too, because he didn't understand the world. She just didn't have any friends because people made fun of her and all that stuff. You know, they got to talking, and after Max sent her a dissertation about his life and about the weird ass shit that he likes and why the weird ass reasons that he likes them. She wrote back, but you know, she's a little girl, so she doesn't know her boundaries. So one of the questions that she kept asking him, it made him uncomfortable, and he would have an anxiety attack after almost every one of them. He was talking to his bitch ass psychiatrist, who was of no help. He was useless. He just talked shit about Max all the time and was telling him that he was fat and ugly. That's not exactly what he said, but he just said it nicely. I hate it when do that sugarcoat shit like that. Like, no, don't do that. Don't fucking do that, because I will come at you. He stopped writing for a while, and it kind of put a strain on, not a strain on the relationship, because he eventually wrote back because he enjoyed talking to her. What the fuck was that? So he wrote back, but it was a while where he didn't write back because he was just afraid of what was going to happen. They just kept writing and writing and writing for years and years and years. That's all I'm going to tell you, though, because I feel like I'm telling you the whole damn story. I want you to watch it. You should watch it, because it's a really good movie. And that one made me cry a lot. And it was just like specific parts when Mary was talking about getting teased, and she started crying because of it, and she was like, I'm sorry, I have to go now because my tears are smudging the paper. And I was like, oh, that's so fucking... When a whole bunch of other stuff happened, and then the ending was really fucking sad, and it made me sad because it was really fucking... It was just sad. It was just real fucking sad. I'm glad that I saw the movie, because I didn't know this, but Philip Seymour Hoffman died a little bit over a year ago, and I didn't fucking realize it. I didn't know until yesterday, and I was like, why did he die? And he died of a drug addiction, which is very sad. Please, if you are on drugs, get clean as soon as you can. I know it's not easy, but just try. Just do it for me. Yes, B. Double up. Okay, so if you want, you can just watch the movie. If you don't, it's okay too. I don't mind. But I watched it right after. It's such a beautiful day. And after that movie ended and I finished crying, I went back to my browse. Were in the category of adult animation, and a lot of them looked really fucking stupid. I was just like, no. And by that time, I think it was 12 in the morning. I really wanted to go to sleep. After I tell you about this movie, then I'll stop it. But okay. After I saw it, I went back to the thing. It was a lot of fucking stupid shit, because I was just like, I need to watch another one of these animation films. I picked a random one, which was the Triplets of Belleville. It's French. It's all in French, but the thing is that they give you subtitles, but the subtitles don't even tell you what the French people are saying. At first, I was a little pissed off, but then I realized that what they were saying didn't really matter. It didn't really matter what the TVs and shit like that said. What really mattered was watching the interactions between the characters, because they did a lot of it with their body language. It was about this grandma who was raising her grandson. One day he was really fucking sad about some shit, and she was trying to cheer him up by giving him like hobbies to do so he can keep his mind out. And apparently, I didn't get this from the movie, but he was apparently really sad because he was thinking about his parents not being there, because I think his parents are dead. Sorry if your parents are dead. I didn't mean to say it like that. He was really sad, and she was trying to give him things to do to keep his mind off of it. And she was trying to get him into piano, but he was like, nah, I'm not feeling that. Then she got him a baby puppy. It looks like a bloodhound. I'm assuming it's a bloodhound. I don't really know. I don't know breeds like that. But it was just a baby little puppy. And then he was happy for the moment, but then he got sad again. At that point, I was like, ungrateful little bitch. But I didn't know that he was really upset about his parents until I read it on the synopsis page. He apparently had a fondness of cycles, like bicycles and shit like that. What the fuck? That scared me. So he liked bicycles and shit, because it's implied in the movie. I need to rewatch it because I didn't really get that. It's implied in the movie that his parents were cyclists. His grandma was the one who trained him, so he became like a professional cyclist, and he was training for Tour de France. And when they finally made it, his grandma was riding behind him in a truck, and he was on the bicycle doing the tour. This guy from this guy in the black suit and sunglasses, obviously suspect looking ass nigga, and he put thumbtacks on the road, so Madame Souza's car would Madame Souza's the grandma, by the way, so her truck would, the tires would go flat, so they wouldn't go anywhere. And then they got a car that looked just like her van, and they followed the little boy. Well, not the little boy. He's a grown man at this point, but I don't remember his name. Oh, it's Champion. So they were following Champion, and leave me alone. I'm not ready. So they followed Champion. They kidnapped him, and they kidnapped these 2 other guys who were just like, I'm too tired. I can't do this shit no more. Mind you, all these cyclists, all their legs look like all their bodies in general look the same. Skinny ass torso with skinny ass arms, but their legs were like fucking ridiculous. It looked like Hercules, like Hercules legs. They kidnapped, and Madame Souza found his bike once they got the van fixed. They found his bike on the side of the road. She was telling she gave the bloodhound Champion's hat so that he could smell it and track for the scent. She followed the dog to a boat. And in the boat, the suspect guy who threw the thumbtacks on the road, he was on the boat. Madame Souza used all of her money to buy this little trolley ass boat, like the ones that you go on, like that you pedal on the lakes. She used it just to rent it for 20 minutes, but of course she wasn't gonna use it for just 20 minutes. She followed the damn boat across the fucking ocean to the city, to which I thought was New York City, but it's not. It's not New York City. It's another city in France. I don't know. I'm guessing Belleville, since the Triplets of Belleville, but I don't know. So she followed it, and then she lost Champion's scent because there was a whole bunch of fat people everywhere eating burgers and shit. And because she ain't had no money, because she gave all of her money to the guy for the rental. She was warming herself up under a fire underneath the bridge while she was making sounds with this bike wheel. These 3 old ass women come out of nowhere laughing and shit. They were hitting their hands and clapping and shit, and they were making music, and they were like, oh, this is good shit. So they took her to her house, to their house, which looked like a place where hoes lived at, basically. Like, it looked like a whole house. I'm not gonna say like what the projects was like, because I know for a fucking fact that the projects look better than this shit. But it kind of looked like where prostitutes, not where they take their clients, but where they pay their rent and shit, because they can only afford to live in this type of place. I don't know what it's called, but there's a name for it, I know. So just took him there, and then it's a complicated story, okay? So I'm just gonna leave it at that. You should watch it though. I enjoyed it, and I didn't really cry on this until the ending, because I realized that this old ass woman did all of this shit to save her grandson, and she was old as shit. She had a cleft, like she had a fucked up foot, like I think her legs were uneven, so she had a club on her shoe. I didn't even notice that until 2/3 into the movie. She was doing all this shit so she could get her grandson back. If it were me, I would have paid all the money I had for someone to do it for me if I was that old. But she was like, no, I'm gonna go fucking do it, and I'm gonna go find him, and I'm gonna get him back. And she did. And then at the very end, it just says, I'm his parents, so I'm assuming that means for his parents. And I thought that was really, for some reason, at the end, it was when I realized how beautiful the movie was, and I just started crying. But it's just when it comes to shit like that hit me out of the blue, that's when I'm just like, okay, my shit's doing that thing again. I'm not gonna wait here any longer for this, and I'm already frustrated as it is. So go peep those movies. I'll put the names of it in the description, and I'll probably put it on the sides. Like, you know how much I love to put fucking captions on everything. So if you have a problem with me reacting late to shit like that, then fuck you, nigga. No. If you're willing, no, I don't want to make people upset. So if you feel like you're emotionally ready to watch these movies, and if you're not like me, go ahead and watch them. But if you are, then I don't suggest. Bye. I love you, and I hope you have a good evening. And I know y'all lost sleep today because, as you can see, it's the 8th of March, and it went, I think it went back an hour, went out over an hour. I don't fucking remember. I just know I lost an hour's sleep. So enjoy this, and I hope you have a wonderful evening. Bye. I love you.